Alright, what is going on? So today in this video, I'm going to be discussing the Supreme Week 5 drop list. Now, I'm really just going to be going over the most hyped items because that's what I typically do. I'm not doing a full drop list review this week, but I may do one next week just depending on like the time on when the drop list comes out. Like I like to spend more time on my full drop list videos. And since these were sort of leaked a bit later, I guess, or I'd already had a video for that day, I'm just going to be making this sort of most hyped items video. But I hope you guys will enjoy this video. If you want to, subscribe below and drop a like in this video. Both would be appreciated. You guys have shown incredible love lately, so thank you as always. But anyways, let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna go from the most hyped items, just sort of like in all these items are hyped, and all of them, I mean, for you guys are gonna resell this week. I'm personally going for just like stuff that to add to my collection this week, and maybe a couple items to resell since this week is actually pretty good. But the most hyped item and the most hyped colorway for it is the Sideline Hoodie. Now this item has been sought after ever since we had the lookbook, and is of course that blue and red colorway right there. So the hoodie is blue, and the sleeves from shoulder all the way down to your wrist is just red, and obviously it says Supreme in white down both sides, as you guys can see probably on the screen right here, or I don't know where it is. It'll be on one of these sides, but basically I thought this was a pretty nice hoodie actually, and personally I would love to have this to add to my personal collection because it's a sick item first of all, and resale easily over $200. I mean, that's even, I even feel like that's shooting a bit low on this item since it's so nice. Honestly, I would consider maybe going for more, and obviously the most hyped size, like you guys always ask about sizes, like the best sizes to go for resale. It's small, but small is very hard to get, and especially in things like box logos that are limited, small is the hardest size to get just because it's the most limited. So go for something like a medium or large and you'll have some pretty good success. I always go for medium, and medium sometimes a bit harder to get, but sizes like large are pretty easy to get from what I've heard. So most hyped item right there, Sideline Hoodie. Okay, so the next most hyped item on this list is going to be the track jacket in the white colorway. Now track jacket I believe is retailing around the same as the hoodies, maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more. I'm not 100% sure or remembering this, but I think it's like 178 maybe, because I know the hoodies are retailing 158. But basically it's the Supreme Champion track jacket, and on the back, basically the reason it's hyped is because it says champion on the back, and basically it's like going down the like shoulder right here all along your back, and then going down the other shoulder again a bit, so it's like on your sleeves a bit too, which I feel like it's cool. Again, we see that similar concept on the Sideline Hoodie, except it's completely on your sleeve, none of it's on the shoulder. So you guys see that right there, and personally I'm not a huge fan of the track jackets. I'm gonna be honest here. I wouldn't consider it necessarily a track jacket because like the Supreme Nike track jacket was a trail jacket more or less, and this one is, I don't know if this is necessarily a track jacket 100% per se. I feel like it looks more like a old, not an old, but like sort of like a coach's jacket in a sense, but obviously it's made of a different material, and I mean I guess, you know, you could call it a track jacket for sure, but again, most people are going to be wearing this for track. People are going to be wearing this just to wear out in public, but I think that's perfectly fine. It's for fashion. But with that being said, this item resale, I don't know, like I've seen track jackets fall on resale because track jackets aren't necessarily like a huge item to resale, I noticed. But putting this in second, I say we could see this 200 plus again. I feel like most of these items are going to be sort of having their relatively like same price. I feel like I could see this one like 210 probably, and not like in this colorway because it's the most hyped colorway as chosen. So go for those more limited sizes if you want to get like a higher price, I guess, because they're more limited. But this item's pretty good. I'm not going to go for it though. Okay, so next up we have the Supreme Champion Hoodie, gray colorway, exact same concept, just as the champion going on the shoulders a bit and then going down the other shoulder again and then across the back, of course. Now this item, I'm more a fan of hoodies. Supreme Champion hoodies, actually own one in my closet right now, but I'm not going to take it out right now. I'm just sort of trying to get this video out here right now. But basically with this Supreme Champion hoodie, I'm a fan of it. It's better than most Supreme Champion hoodies I've seen, where this may have like a logo right here in the center, which is pretty basic, but instead they, you know, have that sort of theme that we seen going across all their items. And I think that's cool. I actually like this item. I'm a fan of it. I may go for this colorway actually because the gray colorway is pretty nice and the logo actually sort of goes across it pretty nicely. But again, we're not going to explain it for too much. 200 plus again. I really don't have like a set retail for every single item. I noticed for like Supreme Champion collaborations, they're pretty general, and even for like lookbook items like Sideline Hoodie is going to go for a lot more than 200 plus actually. I think like I could see that going for like 250 now that I rethink it, especially in that colorway because that's the most hyped one and it's probably one of the most hyped lookbook items. But aside from all that, I feel like this is a good item. 200 plus, that's what I think. Most Supreme Champion items go for relatively same price, so that's what I think. I'm gonna pick this one up. Next up, we do have the Supreme Champion Anorak in the blue and yellow colorway. So on the inside it's yellow, on the outside it's sort of like this teal sort of colorway, and it just has the Champion logo right here in the center. And I'm not sure if it says anything in the back. It may say Supreme, but it wouldn't be very big, I'd assume. It may say Champion the Supreme right under it, but it's just a normal Anorak. It's gonna be going for $218 on retail, but you know, Anoraks are typically more expensive, so this isn't anything shocking, I would say. It's just something, you know, normal. Even like on the Stone Island Anoraks, it was a much more expensive price because obviously Stone Island stuff's like pretty nicely made. Like it's harder to make than the Supreme Champion items that are just made in regular factories instead of being like all the stuff that may be hand woven and stuff like this. But aside from all that, this item's good. I'm not sure on this anorak resale though. I mean, anoraks, I feel like it's harder to resell an anorak in my opinion. Like some Supreme accessories are harder to resell than anoraks. Even though accessories have been really popular lately in the resale game, I noticed that like accessories are just selling really well because a lot of people I guess are more a fan of the accessories because Supreme's been doing really well in them. But on this anorak, I could predict probably $275 plus, I would say. So like a $50 profit on that, and that's like sort of if you're selling it low in my opinion. So go for a good size, get all that. I'm not gonna be going for this item, I'm not a fan. It's a good one, but sort of not my personal style. Okay, so next up we do have the Supreme Champion shorts. Now these shorts, they're actually pretty nice. I may pick up a pair of Supreme Champion shorts because honestly I need some because we're heading into summertime and I can't keep wearing sweatpants or dicky pants or any of that. I just need to start wearing shorts. Let's be honest here because some of the weather's gonna get nicer eventually. It has to, I'm hoping. But basically the most hyped colorway is like this Carolina blue sort of colorway, sort of a lighter blue, and just is basically Champion on the shorts. And you know, it's that same logo, and it's just I think going around like the short as you guys can see on the screen right here or there. I can't remember exactly. But on this item, I am going to be going for it. Resale on these shorts, I feel like we could easily see 200. Again, that same price will probably be in the shorts for resale. And let's be honest, this week is good to pick up for a personal collection. I'm personally not going to resell this week. And honestly, I hope that, I mean, even if I miss out on this and I want to buy it for resale, I hope resellers don't sell this collection low because it's one of the better Supreme Champion collaborations. So try and get a good price for it. Don't sell it super low on StockX. Don't do any of that. I'm a fan of StockX, but don't be selling things too low because you could definitely get more for it. Just got to get really good at reselling. So on this item, I'm going to pick it up for a personal collection if I can. So let's move on to the final item. Okay, so the final item from this whole collection, most hyped, I'm gonna put it in here just for the sake of it. It's the Supreme Mophie 20K and also the 10K. I'll include them both in this one. Now the 20K, they did make a red one and I actually own the red one. Here it is. So this is the red one, but basically instead it will be black. And personally, I'm not a huge fan of the black one. I prefer the red one instead. So I'm gonna keep this, like I'm not gonna pick up the black one. And in terms of resale for both of them, I would say that the one that would be better for resale would be the 20K because one of these last time they dropped, I guess they're doing a restock in a different colorway sort of, if you want to call it a new version. But the 20K resold way better than the 10K. Like people are having trouble selling the 10K, but the 20K you could easily flip. And even on the red colorway, a lot of people are trying to get rid of these now that are planning to resell them later because since they have an extra colorway coming out, they're going to go down in value. But this one's personally my favorite colorway, the OG Supreme Red, and obviously it looks really nice. And on the back, you know, it just says Mophie, has a bunch of charging ports. And then the case for it will also be this. I assume would just be this, no different, and on the inside, you know, just have a bunch of instructions, but here would be the outside of it. So if you're going for resale, pick up the 20K. That's what I think. Reselling these, now last time I saw, I believe the retail on these was like $88 or is $98 for shipping for this one. So I think resale, we could probably see like $140, $150 on the 20K, and then for the 10K, I think the retail's a bit less, or like, I think it's like $78. So if you resell on the 10K, could probably be maybe $100. I'm not sure in 10K resale because I didn't pick up one last time, and I wasn't really planning on selling the 20K if I knew the value of it. So with that being said, those are my most hyped items, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you want to subscribe below, please do. I'd appreciate it. And also drop a like in this video. Both are optional, but again, as I put up videos just like this every single week, so if you want to stay up to date, I will try and do that my best as I can, as I usually do it every single week. And here's another one I'm bringing you all, so I hope you guys will do that. But I just hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you're picking up down below. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, thank you all for watching this video. Peace out.